open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute. I moved back in March and I just haven't gotten my stuff together, but I'm finally back with a makeup tutorial. So yeah, today's makeup tutorial is obviously on this look. If you want to learn how to do it, keep watching. First thing I'm gonna do is color correct. I'm gonna start with this Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics and put those in places where I tend to have a little bit of blue purple undertone. So to put that on, I'm just gonna use this MAC 195 brush. Not gonna be too careful because I'm gonna go in after with my beauty blender and pixelate that product. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender. This is one of my favorite little tools ever because it helps pixelate the product really well. So I'm just gonna bot my beauty blender and pixelate that product a little bit. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is put on my foundation. I like a dewy finish, so I'm gonna use Hydrate and Smooth by Maybelline in 110 Porcelain. I'm pretty fair right now. Okay, so I'm pretty much putting this like everywhere. Now I'm just gonna put concealer on. I've been using the Urban Decay Naked Skin. It's a really great concealer if you've never tried it, and this is in the color Fair. It's actually really light, even for me, but I find that my eyes are a little close together, so when you put a really light concealer in the inner corner of your eyes, it helps move your eyes further away from each other so they don't seem so close together. So now I'm just gonna bop this craziness in. My skin is looking really good so far. Now that my complexion's really even, I'm going to set all of that. I've been using this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. You only need a little bit, but I usually take like a small brush. This is a Morphe MB13 brush. And I just dab that where I want it. So like under my eyes, because I don't want that to move. Certain concealers, when you set it, they kind of break up. I find that this Urban Decay one doesn't do that, which makes me love it even more. I'm going to now bronze myself. Put a little bronzer on. So I've been using two different bronzers. One to like create a base and then another one to contour. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer just to add a bit of a tan. To apply that, I usually use big-headed MAC 135 brush. I'm just gonna bronze a little bit, neckline. I want it all to like connect. You don't want to give yourself just like darkness here and then it doesn't connect to your neck. I put a lot on my forehead since I have such a big forehead, and just on my hairline. This is one of my favorite bronzers. I mean, look, I'm almost at, well, I am at the pan. Okay, so now I'm going to contour, and to contour, I've been using another bronzer by Urban Decay, the Beach Bronzer in Bronze, and I've been using this brush that I got at makeup school. I have a very long face, so in order to make it a little bit more oval, which is the ideal shape, I'm going to contour this a little bit differently. I'm going to go from my ear to my nose, so in a little triangle like this, and that's going to help make my face not look like so elongated, but actually a little bit more like this. And I'm also gonna put this on my forehead because it's so big. Okay, so now I'm going to add a bit of dewiness. This is a new product that I got from Benefits. It's called the What's Up. What's Up by Benefit. It's a soft focus highlighter, and I used it yesterday for the first time when I tried to film this the first time, and I really, really liked it. So it just looks like this. It's a stick, and I like to take it on my fingers and then just bop it on the high points of my face. And then I put another highlighter on top of it, like a powdered highlighter, and I find that it just makes it pop. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna put some highlighter on top of it, and to do that, I am going to use my Luxie 552, and today for highlighter, I'm gonna use my Becca Shimmer Skin Protector pressed highlighter in the color Opal. I've used this quite a bit too. I'll take that and just accentuate that. Ooh, do you see that? You see that? Do you see that glow? Okay. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I recently started using this NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which I really like. I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but this is actually a really good product and great price point. I mean, can't lose. Anyways, this is it. I've been using the color, by the way, low key. Check out my nails. They're like Jackson Pollock nails. This color is Taupe. I mean, that's not my usual color. Really? Do I have another one here? Oh, this isn't my usual color. Maybe I picked up the wrong one and just haven't noticed. Man. Okay, so brushing these puppies out. I don't have a lot at the end, so I tend to use a different product to fill that in, but I like use this to help me get the overall shape first. So I'm just gonna like lightly feather it in and build up the shape. So now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm just gonna define the tails of my brows using the Makeup Forever brown liner, and it's in the shade 20. So I'm just gonna focus that product on the end. Okay, now I'm just gonna clean my brows up using the 195 brush I was using earlier and just putting a little bit of foundation on it. I'm using 2 palettes today, sorry. I know, I try to keep it usually to 1 palette to be like, okay, well you can do this whole look with just 1 palette, but like, of course, I had to be complicated today, so I'm using these 2 palettes. So this is the Too Faced Natural Love palette, and then this is the Tartlette palette. The Tartlette palette, we're going to use Best Friend and Natural Beauty to start, and I'm gonna use it to build up my crease and then as a transition color. I'm just gonna use this brush. It's a 224 MAC brush. So I'm just gonna build up my crease using Power Play and this same brush I mentioned before. I'm just gonna concentrate that in my crease. Just gonna blend that out again with this 224 brush and a little Natural Beauty. Now I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot to really brighten up my inner corner and my lid. And to do that, sorry, I didn't even tell you, I'm just gonna use that 195 brush again that I was using earlier. I didn't go all the way to the edge here, just that way. And now that that is done, I'm going to switch to my other palette, and I'm going to use this flat brush. This is a school brush, but you can use any, can you see this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I have too many things in my hands. This flat brush. And I'm gonna go into Fairytale and put that on the inner corner of my eye. Now on my lid, I go back to this palette and use a bit of Natural Beauty and Caregiver, these two. And kind of let that. So once you're done that, I'm actually going to switch to a new product again. I'm going to be using the Heavy Metal by Urban Decay. And I think this is called Midnight Cowboy. Yep, Midnight Cowboy. And I'm just gonna put sparkles on the inner corner of my eye. Fantastic. I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm actually going to put a little bit of highlighter under my brows, on my brow bone, and in my inner corner. And I'm using my Mercier Luminizer by Balm to do that. And I'm going to be putting that on this little tiny brush, small flathead brush. Like this. I'm going to put it here. And on my brow bone. Oh, I'm just gonna start doing my waterline. All right, I'm gonna use this black eyeliner pencil from Decay. So I'll put that on the lower waterline. And then on the upper lash line. Okay, and now I'm gonna do a wing. So to do my wing, I usually use two products. I use my Kat Von D to kind of like give me the shape that I want. And then I use my NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner to darken it and make it like really intense. I'm gonna darken this guy with some NYX. I'm gonna put a little product on my lips. I'm going to use this DLS lip gloss that I got at Gen Beauty. It's in the color Bear. Just a clear gloss on top. So I'm going to actually just go in with my sparkles again and just put some on my under corner right here. I'm also going to throw some blush on. For blush, I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic, a 129 MAC brush. My cheeks. I'm going to set my face. So to set my face, I'm using the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. Okay, so I'm going to put some false lashes on now. They're from Velour lashes, and these are, whoops, these are Lashes in the City, or Lash in the City. Curl my lashes before I actually place them on. Finally, got that on. Looks good, looking good, looking good. Okay, I'm gonna just use some mascara. Right now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. I'm just gonna use this to blend my lashes. Okay, and that's it, you're done. We finished. And so there you have it. Alright guys, so that's the end of our tutorial. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Please leave a comment below if you liked it or had any questions. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!